There's a huge battle over immigration enforcement playing out here in Maryland.
Last night, Howard County Executive Calvin Ball revoked a permit for a renovated office building believed to be a planned ICE detention center. And now there's a push to ban private detention centers in that county.
Our Stephanie Douglas is live on your corner in Elkridge City with what this proposed legislation would do and what happens next. Stephanie, good morning.
Well, Tim, Amy, good morning to you both. Howard County officials are taking a closer look at whether private detention centers should be allowed here. A public hearing on this emergency legislation is set to be heard Wednesday, which is proposed by County Executive Calvin Ball and will be heard in front of County Council. Now, this emergency legislation comes weeks after 2 U.S. citizens were shot and killed by ICE agents in Minnesota. Howard County officials say back in August, a Virginia-based company applied for a permit to renovate an Elkridge building that sits on Meadow Ridge Road. County Executive Ball says that permit was approved last year, but the plans for a detention facility was not initially disclosed and never went through a public hearing or a county oversight, which is why he later revoked it. However, while the federal government can legally use buildings in Howard County without local government approval, Ball says private detention centers require more oversight according to state law.
Those particular sections of the law indicate that there needs to be a certain process of notice and hearing. So there is a possibility that this private entity could still go through that process and move forward. It just appears that at this point they have not. And that's why there's still a need for us to take immediate legislative action.
Now, the emergency legislation requires a supermajority of 4 votes to pass. Tomorrow's public hearing begins at 6 p.m. and a final vote will be held on Thursday. Reporting live on your corner this morning in Howard County, I'm Stephanie Douglas for WJZ.